Okay, hi everyone, welcome back. And in this update, we are going to check out Avalanche's price chart, and surprisingly, I'm going to tell you why we are actually quite close to the end of this move down, in my opinion. Let's zoom in more and see what is happening. And if you remember, the last time that we talked about AVAX, I think we were right around these areas, and the idea was that this move down is going to continue a little bit more, but overall and on some higher degrees, odds are we are actually having an A, B, C, either a running or maybe an expanded flat, depending on whether we are going to take this low or not. And as you can see, we absolutely took the low. So this is going to, in my view, be an ABC in form of an expanded flat. And let's go around here. Okay. You see, in an expanded flat for the subwaves, we're going to have ABC down into A, ABC, or maybe a WXY up into wave B. Not really that important. And then a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 wave on the downside into wave C, and also inside of wave 1, 3, and 5, we are also going to have 5 waves as sub waves. Okay, let's change the colors. There we go. 5 down into wave 3 and 5. Okay, and for wave 2 and 4, we can have different scenarios. Not really important. Let's say sure. ABC into wave 4, and yep, a WXY into wave 2. The point that I'm trying to make is this: if you are able to find a complete 5 wave with all the sub waves in here, you are at that point able to be much more bullish and call for a decent move on the upside, potentially an impulsive structure. Now let's go on the live chart and practice what we have learned so far. So I think we can now argue this is ABC down into A, ABC up into wave B, and are we able to find a complete 5 wave down? I think we are actually able to find it, but in the short term, if we get like yet another small move down, that would be like really ideal. So let's just delete this one. Okay, what do we have? I'm thinking this is probably 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 wave down into 1, correction for 2, another move down into wave 3, correction for 4, and yet another move on the downside into wave 5. Followed by that, this is most likely an A, B, C structure, and this can be, I'm guessing, probably another 1, 2, 3, 4 to about here. Let's say like a triangular structure, another move down into wave 5, and this might be yet another 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's actually go on some lower time frames so we can see the candles a bit better. So far we identified 3 sets of 5 waves on the downside, and I'm going to say on a higher degree, this is a wave 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 wave. Now let's just delete the sub waves so you don't really get confused. There we go. And maybe it's best to change the colors of this one. There we go. Okay, now on a higher degree, in my opinion, this is 1, this is 2, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 into wave 3. And if this scenario is happening, what are we going to have in the short term? A temporary bounce, but that's probably going to be it. Just a temporary bounce into wave 4, and we are most likely going to have just yet another small move down into wave 5 in order to take the lows. At that point, you are going to see me saying in AVAX, we have completed the subwaves for a beautiful ABC flat into hopefully this larger degree wave 4. And what's next if this count is happening? You know the answer, another big move up into wave 5, and the minimum target for it is going to be taking the highest side in here, about $27.5, but I believe we are actually going to go quite a bit higher than that. So as you can see, in AVAX, despite the recent move down, I am still going to say we are looking very much optimistic, and starting from the lowest low, this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 wave scenario is indeed still my primary count, which suggests our move up is simply not over yet. And also this point right around here, let's say about $15.5, can still indeed be our final low. And I hope I explained everything well and you understood what is going on in Avalanche's price chart. And until the next update, I hope you have a wonderful time. Goodbye.